welcome to this month's Grief Chatter, the next chapter. My name is Kim Smith, and this is
Paige, Rahn.
And we're talking about what, Paige?
We are talking today about having the courage to choose joy.
Absolutely. That's applicable to every last person who is watching this. No matter where you are in life, if you are walking in the midst of a storm or you are at a point where the stressors of life is not as challenging, you still have to choose joy. Because why?
It's very easy to fall down that hole of just dark.
Mm-hmm.
Or, fear, pain, grief, whatever it is, whatever scenario. I follow Steve Gleason on social media. Most of you know who he is. If not, Google. He's fascinating. But I came across this, it's a little blurb from him, and he has ALS. He's in his bed, looking out of his bedroom window, and he says, lying in bed, can't move, eyes fixed on this squirrel at my window, flipping, scampering, and raiding snacks. I don't need to move a muscle to find joy. Sometimes it's just a bold little squirrel enjoying breakfast. What little joy snuck up on you today, or what joy did you find today?
So let's first and foremost we got to differentiate between happiness and joy.
Yes.
So happiness is dependent upon circumstances.
Yes.
And some people aren't happy even when they've got happy circumstances. Fact of life, not a question about that. And some people appear to be happy. There's a particular author, and he is known for his happiness. I mean, he just is a happy dude, but he's not happy all the time because he goes through challenging circumstances. I mean, we all do. But joy is different.
Yes.
Joy is a choice. You can have joy in the midst of your darkest day, and that seems like, how in the world can you say that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's because you may find a smile from someone in the midst of what could be considered the worst day of your life.
Yes.
And that smile, that connection, is that one little drop of joy that you hang on to in order to get to the next day.
Yes. And we know whatever you're facing, whatever we're walking through, it takes courage to put your feet on the floor every day, to face the day. Sometimes that's the biggest goal we have. Okay, I'm just going to get out of bed, right?
Absolutely.
And here we are, and I have a face on, and I have these obnoxious yellow earrings, but it was intentional.
They're adorable. They look
They're
gold from the direction I'm looking, so I didn't realize they're
yellow. But I'm like, that is the burst of happy today.
Okay.
And I know with my children at supper time, how was your day? Fine. What did you do today? Recess. So now we've started. What made you smile today? Is there something that made you smile? And my son is a comedian, that little cherub. It's recess and then dismissal. I'm like, let's dig deeper. So I'm getting in the habit too of what made me smile today, and whether it was, something funny someone said, or Herman here, my beauty, who
we need to lift him up so you can get a full picture, because all you're seeing is his hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Herman will never leave me because he's artificial. I love the idea of real plants, and we'll talk about that another day. So it's being mindful of there's good, even if it's a little bitty mustard seed of good in the midst of your grief or your struggles or just a bad day or whatever it looks like. But it's being intentional with that. Like Steve Gleason was amused by the squirrel. And it's like, here this man is in his bed. he can't walk. There's so many limitations, but that spirit is still strong. And it's that reminder we need of, okay, we can choose to just stay dark, or we could choose to start to see color.
And also, not only did he choose joy, but then he chose to share the joy. And somebody had to do the post for him because he physically cannot do it.
Right.
So his wife or one of his kids, whoever in the world it was that did the post, they got a glimmer of that joy. And then now, more than likely, thousands have gotten a reminder of joy, to look for joy. You've got to look. You've got to choose it. And it is around. But flipping that before we sign off, sometimes you are the joy for someone else. And so
she's my joy.
And so I've had joy droplets ever since I got up this morning. One was very funny because it was a perspective on, well, just some entertaining people. Let's put it that way. And another one was the fact that they were just letting me know that they and a group of people prayed for me. And like, it brought such a joy to my spirit. Like, even in the midst of darkness, there are moments of joy if you choose to, number one, look for them. And number two, to allow them to touch you, because you may see it and just dismiss it. But one thing grief does, or should do, is make us more sensitive to the points of light. There we go.
So good.
Choose joy.
Choose joy. Be kind to you.